¿Ya llegó?
Sí, están aquí ya.
Todos. Ay, qué bien.
No va a tener ruido de acercar.
Muy bien.
Please rise. Please rise. Ladies and gentlemen, please be seated. And Ivan, you and Kim, I'm going to have you face each other. Okay, and then also kind of at a 45-degree angle, face your family and friends that are here today to witness this special ceremony. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, family and friends. I am Judge Brian Hill, and it is my great pleasure and privilege to welcome you to the wedding celebration of Ivan Catalano and Kim Rojas. Family is very important to both the bride and the groom, and I would like to acknowledge Kim's mother, Marlene, with a hand. Congratulations to you. And her brother, Matthew, who walked the bride down the aisle. Matthew. And as you all know, Ivan is from Bologna, Italy, and his parents and family could not be here, but they are here in spirit. And I know they are extremely happy that Ivan is here today, marrying his true love and his soulmate. Now, Ivan's parents did send a very special message to Kim and Ivan, which I would like to read now. Dear Kim and Ivan, unfortunately, we cannot be physically with you in such an important day, but our hearts and thoughts are there with you, and we celebrate the beginning of this new union that we wish will be long and happy. We wish you a life full of every beautiful thing that you wish for, full of sincere affection and love, full of happiness and joy. Don't ever forget that respect and understanding have to be mutual. We would like to share with you a poem that we very much like, and we hope it would be useful for you to grow up together. Big kiss. Now, the poem we're not going to share right now, and it's not time for the kiss. So we're going to proceed with the ceremony. Now, as you know, Kim and Ivan met in Bologna about 3 years ago, fell in love, and have been crisscrossing the globe and earning frequent flyer miles ever since. And no doubt spending far too many lira on airplane tickets. So, Ivan, I'm sure I speak for you, Kim, and your family and friends when I say, Ivan, it's about time. Now, on behalf of the wedding couple, I would also like to acknowledge Victoria and her husband, David. They own this house, and they have generously opened this beautiful home and this venue to Kim and Ivan for a perfect and very intimate wedding location. In talking with the wedding couple, I learned that Kim is everything Ivan was looking for in a mate. She is beautiful inside and out, intelligent, sweet, caring, and ambitious. Ivan told me he loves Kim's smile and that she is always smiling. I see it now, that she can. And that she has a great disposition. Ivan is also perfect for Kim. He is handsome, that's her word, not mine. Smart, athletic, and also caring. And he treats her with kind of old-fashioned values. Treats her with kindness and respect and old-world reverence for his true love, his soulmate, his companion, his friend. Kim also told me that Ivan is very fun, that she loves his sense of humor, which must please Ivan because, well, it means she laughs at his jokes. Ivan and Kim share many common interests, from travel to sports and movies. Kim told me that Ivan inherited a love of cooking from his father and is a wonderful chef, and that one day the bride and the groom may open an Italian restaurant in Santa Barbara, and we're all going to visit you there, so be ready. Kim also told me that Ivan is very mechanical, can fix almost anything, which can be handy in the restaurant business. So I suppose what that means is in the future, well, Ivan may be become well acquainted with our Home Depot. That was a joke. Kim also told me that Ivan is very good at listening to her, he's receptive to her needs, and that she is the boss. But when she told me that, Ivan was smiling very broadly. So I don't think this makes him unhappy. Now, Ivan and Kim have found in each other values extremely important to both: honesty, integrity, good humor, and fidelity to family and friends. All of you who are present here today have helped shape Ivan and Kim in your own unique ways. And because of that, I have prepared a few accountability questions for all of you. And your response to each question will be, I do. First, do you promise to keep Ivan and Kim in your thoughts and prayers?
I do.
We'd like to hear just a little bit louder. Second, do you commit to giving them sound advice and to remind them of this day when the going gets tough?
I do.
And finally, do you promise to love and support them each and every day, which will mean in the future taking turns babysitting the little bambinos when mom and dad need a break? Well, we wanted to hear a little more response. A little louder on the last question. Help take turns babysitting the little bambinos once again with the I do?
I do.
Now, Ivan, at this time I want you to place your hands over Kim's hands. Place your hands over her hands. Both your hands over her hands. Both your hands over both of her hands. And Ivan, I want you to look out at your family and friends. And Ivan, I want you to remember and cherish this moment. Because Ivan, it may be the last time you ever have the upper hand. He's not laughing. So, oh, there he goes. Okay. That was also a joke. Now, Ivan, remember, I want you to remember this. There are two things you must do to have a successful marriage. The first is to make Kim think that she is having her own way. And Ivan, the second is to let her have it. We are gathered here today to witness and celebrate the coming together of two separate lives. We have come to join this man, Ivan, and this woman, Kim, and to be with them in the making of this most important commitment. The essence of this commitment is the taking of another person in his or her entirety. It is therefore a decision which is not to be entered into lightly, but rather undertaken with great consideration and respect for both the other person and oneself. A marriage symbolizes the intimate sharing of two lives, yet this sharing should enhance, not diminish, the individuality of each partner. Ivan, will you take Kim for your lawful wife? Will you love her, comfort her, honor and keep her, in sickness and in health, in richness or poverty, for better or worse, to love and to cherish, now and forever?
Yes.
You understood that. Kim, will you take Ivan for your lawful husband? Will you love him, comfort him, honor and keep him, in sickness and in health, in richness or poverty, for better or worse, to love and to cherish, now and forever? Endeavor? Endeavor? Endeavor.
Yes.
As you take these vows, Ivan and Kim, remember always that to love is to enter a whole new world, a world of togetherness, a world of sharing all that is dearest and deepest within your heart. To love is to constantly seek new ways to bring each other happiness, to make the most of every moment you share, and to embrace how your love for the other can enhance and enrich your lives together. Now, Ivan and Kim have composed their own vows and thoughts that they would like to say to each other in front of all of you, the witnesses, and the people they love and treasure the most. Now, each will say the vows in Italian, and then I'm going to translate and repeat in English. So we'll begin with Ivan. You can say your vows to Kim. Here you go. But I want you to turn this way so everyone can see you.
Il sole è la vita della terra, l'amore è la vita dell'uomo e tu sei la mia vita perché io ti amo. Ti proteggerò in qualsiasi momento e ti rispetterò per il resto della nostra esistenza e fino al giorno della nostra morte ti starò vicino per qualsiasi tua esigenza. Il tuo primo pensiero del giorno e l'ultimo della sera sarai sempre tu. Ti amo, Nena, nella mia vita avrò sempre solo te al mio fianco, come moglie e come mamma dei nostri figli.
So you'll have to clap once again when I give you the translation. And here it is. But it's very romantic in Italian. Ivan said, "The sun gives life to the earth and love gives life to the man. You are my life because I love you. I will always protect you and I'll respect you for the rest of our lives. I will be near you forever and I'll care for you forever. My first thought in the morning, my last thought in the evening will be you. I love you. I want you by my side as my wife and as the mother of our children." Very beautiful.
Sia nei momenti di gioia che di dolore, niente ci separerà, perché tu sei il mio principe adorato, la persona che voglio amare per sempre. Siamo stati 2 anni e mezza senza tenerci di fianco e ora che ti posso guardare negli occhi ti prometto che ti renderò la persona più felice. Gli anni più belli della mia vita li voglio passare accanto a te. Ti amo.
Kim said to Ivan, "We'll be together in joy and in sorrow. Nothing will tear us apart because you are my beloved prince. You are the person I want to love forever. During the last 2.5 years, we could rarely be side by side. But now that I can look in your eyes, I promise that I will make you happy. I want to spend the best years of my life with you. I love you." Very beautiful. Kim and Ivan, as you hold each other's hands, remember this about the other. These are the hands of your best friend that are holding your hands on your wedding day, as you promise to love each other today, tomorrow, and forever. These are the hands that will work alongside yours as together you build your future. These are the hands that will love you and cherish you through the years and will comfort you like no other. These are the hands that will hold you when fear or grief fills your mind. These are the hands that will on countless occasions wipe the tears from your eyes, tears of sorrow and tears of joy. These are the hands that will tenderly hold your children. These are the hands that will help you to hold your family as one. These are the hands that will give you strength when you need it. And lastly, these are the hands that as the years pass will still be reaching for yours, still giving you the same unspoken tenderness with just a touch. And now for the ring ceremony, and I believe we have a special ring bearer.
We do.
And the ring bearer will come forward. And then we have the ring bearer's assistant who will help untie the rings and make sure they don't fall. And the ring bearer's name is, can he say his name? What is your name? What is your name? Christopher. You need to turn around and say, my name is Christopher.
My name is Christopher.
Christopher, thank you very much. That was very well done. Let's hear it for Christopher. And we'll begin with Kim's ring. And Ivan, as you put the ring on Kim's finger, repeat after me. With this ring, I thee wed. I promise you my love. Forever and ever. And put the ring on Kim's finger. You can do it. Keep pushing. And now, Kim, for Ivan's ring. And Kim, as you put the ring on Ivan's finger, repeat after me. With this ring, I thee wed. And I promise you my love. And faithfulness. Forever. And ever. And ever. Now, can you say that in Italian?
No.
No? Okay. That was a curveball. These rings are a symbol of your marriage, symbolic of the fact that you have pledged yourselves in marriage, one to the other. And as the ring is a perfect circle without end, it is the wish and hope of all that your marriage will be as perfect and will be without end. And to all of the witnesses here today, please say, I do, if you support the marriage and commitment of Ivan and Kim.
I do.
Please join hands. May these two people keep this covenant which they have made. May they be a blessing and a comfort to each other and share each other's joys and console each other in times of sorrow. May they encourage each other in whatever they set out to achieve. May they trust each other, trust life, not be afraid, give affection and consideration between themselves and among all people. And now, inasmuch as Ivan and Kim have consented together in wedlock before witnesses and have given and pledged their faithfulness to each other, now, by virtue of the authority vested in me, I now pronounce you husband and wife. Ivan, you may kiss your bride. Ivan, I'm sorry, I was in the way of the photographer. I'm going to get out of the way, but Ivan, this time, we want you to do it again. We want a lot of arm action. Okay, we want to see a lot of arm action. You've got, by the way, this camera is streaming this direct to Bologna, Italy. So they've seen this whole thing. So they're especially waiting to see, the big kiss. So we want to see this. Ladies and gentlemen, I proudly introduce, for the first time in public, as a married couple, Ivan and Kim.
Sì.